What's up, everybody? I want to mention first that I know there has not been a VGS episode up in a couple weeks. This past weekend, I was going to go out and film a new one, but when I woke up on Sunday morning, I was really sick, and the only place I went was the bathroom and then back to bed. So I apologize, but tomorrow, Sunday, I will be going out, or I guess today when you're viewing this, I'm going to be at the flea market. I'm going to film a new episode, and it will be up on Wednesday. So I promise new VGS is coming this Wednesday. As for the video you're watching right now, the garage sale video, today was really weird for garage sales. For Florida, I always gotta say that so people don't yell at me. For Florida, it was cold this morning. It was a little windy, and I think that actually kept quite a few people from even doing their garage sales, or maybe they were gonna push it back later in the day, because I went to a few that posted, oh, we're gonna start at 8, and I was there like 8 or 8:15. And they didn't even have anything set up. It looked like the house was all shut down, boarded up, and they're bundled inside from the crazy cold 50-degree weather outside. But I did go to a few that actually had some game stuff. I had a few pickups, but surprisingly later in the day around noon, I actually found one really good find, which I'll get to in a little bit. But anyways, first I guess we'll do the game giveaway since there's no car footage, since garage sales kind of suck today. I'll just do the announcement of the weekly game giveaway. So here we go. The winner of the game giveaway this week is Boba Fett JM. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Please send either a personal message here on YouTube or on the Facebook page, your shipping information and what system you want your random game to be selected for. The Facebook info is down in the About section. And as always, there's a giveaway this week as well. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up the video, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever, but the suggestion this week is, since I'm wearing a Beetlejuice shirt, one of my favorite weird like sci-fi horror movies, what is your favorite, or what are some of your favorite sci-fi or horror films? Let me know down below. And as always, like I said, just be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. You have until this coming Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time to enter the weekly game giveaway, and you'll have your chance at winning a random game. On to the stuff I got today. First up, this was one of those sales where I deal with the person all the time. They have sales very frequently, and anytime they have like video game stuff or electronic stuff, he always gives me a call. So I went, and he actually had a ton of systems, but quite a few of them either were broken or missing hard drives. You know, they weren't complete. So I ended up picking up these items. I got 3 PS3 controllers, all black, DualShock. At least I think they're all DualShock. Yeah, they are. All DualShock. And then I also got a PSP 3000. Screen has some dust underneath it, but besides that, it's in really nice shape. And it actually came with its charger. I barely ever find PSPs with their actual chargers. Especially at this guy's sale, he usually has everything like in pieces or missing chargers or not complete with, you know, certain cables. And then a blue or cobalt blue DS Lite with its charger. It's missing its little Game Boy Advance front piece. But this was in really nice shape as well and worked just fine. And I think that's all that I got from him. 2 systems, 3 controllers. All of that was $40. I was going to pick up a PS3 Slim he had, but it didn't have the hard drive and didn't have the cables, but that's not an issue for PS3 systems. But the hard drive being missing out of it was kind of an issue. And then I got for $1 a copy of Worms World Party on the Game Boy Advance. That was after I went to that first sale with the PSP and DS, you know, I was like, okay, good start to the day, you know, but I kind of knew I was going to get something there. And then like an hour went by, and the only thing I got was Worms World Party. There was stuff at other sales. There was like a slim silver PS2, and I asked how much. They had like the cables and a controller, and the guy said, well, let me ask my son. So he stepped inside and asked his son. Son comes out, and then I guess the son had asked the mom, and I had offered $5 for just the system. I'm like, I don't need any of the cables, controllers. And apparently he comes out and goes, no, she says she doesn't want to sell it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, it was out at the sale. And I was like, as in, not for sale at all? He goes, yeah, she doesn't want to sell it. And the dad's like, what are you talking about? Like, we put it out for sale. And then I was like, well, what does she want for it? She goes, oh, she wants $15. I was like, so it is for sale? I was like, yeah. But I'm like, well, whatever. So we couldn't come to an agreement on that. I can't pay $15 for a slim PS2 that was probably broken because it had a refurbished sticker on the back, and the refurbished sticker had already been cut and opened, so it looked like it had been opened multiple times. But anyway, so that was sort of how the morning went, to the few things that I was like, oh, PS2, I can't buy that. But these are the things I found for the next few hours. Granted, like I said, I went probably about 2 hours worth of garage selling, and all I got was that Worms World Party, Bard's Tale, and Enclave on the Xbox. These are actually like in mint condition, $1 a piece. They're not rare or expensive games, but the Bard's Tale is a really fun action-adventure RPG kind of game. If you like humor in games, this is really funny. It's been a while since I played it, but if I remember correctly, the narrator, you know, is talking like in the game, and the main character every once in a while will like turn around like he's listening to the narrator or make comments about it. And then Enclave is just a fun hack and slash. I don't know, it's not really hack and slash. I don't know what to really call it. It's just a swords, weapons, beat the shit out of monsters. It kind of was a little clunky, but I liked the design of the creatures and the design of the world of it. But this was actually going to become a Wii title, if I remember correctly, but they canceled it, at least in North America. Because I remember seeing like previews and stuff for Enclave coming out on the Wii, and it never happened. At least here. I'm not sure if it happened in Japan or not. And those were $1 a piece, and then there was 2 garage sales right next to each other. I got those at 1, and then for $1 I got a copy of Wii Sports. So I like giving you guys information like trade-in credit-wise and the value of things. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort have gone back up in value. For a while, back around the holidays, they were only trading in for like, I think it was like $1.75 for Wii Sports and maybe like $2 or something for Wii Sports Resort. Well, they've gone back up in value. Wii Sports is trading in at GameStop for like $6, and I think Wii Sports Resort is like $9, somewhere around there. So definitely worth picking up if you can get it for a couple bucks. And then they still sell, you know, decently as well. I mean, like in the sense of like if you're on eBay or whatever, I believe they still go for a decent amount. I think GameStop charges like $20 for Wii Sports. But anyways, worth picking up for $1 or $2. And then at that same Wii Sports sale, I got a fat PS2. This one is another, like, it's been refurbished, has a refurbished label on it. And they said they don't know if it works. It did come with its hookup cables and a controller, though. I got that for $10. And then the score of the day, for sure, this is the stuff I got around noon, the last stuff I picked up today. This is all $60. Everything I'm about to show you was $60. I got a slim PS2, pretty sure broken, no cables or anything. A fat PS2. This one might work. Haven't tested it yet. I opened the drawer to see if there was any games inside. Then, telephone call. Hold on, let's see who it is. It's Aaron, everybody. Hold on a second. Aaron's ears must have been burning because I was talking about PS2s when he called. Anyways, back to the finds. I got a Gameboy Printer. Now, this is weird because last week was the first time I ever found a Gameboy Printer at a garage sale, and then 1 week later I get another one. This one, though, did not come with any paper or little sealed extra papers, but it does have its battery door cover and a little cover on the front. We have a green Game Boy camera, and I collect the colors now of everything, apparently. I'm losing my mind. But I have the yellow, the blue, and the red camera. Now I have the green. We have some Game Gear games. Spider-Man, X-Men, Shinobi 2, and then the best one, Shaq Fu on the Game Gear. This is actually a little obscure to find on the Game Gear. It's still not worth your time to play it or worth any money, but I guess it's worth a little bit more money than Shaq Fu on the Genesis. Oh yeah, 2 Shaq Fus in 1 pickup. It just can't get any better than that. It's the best day ever. But yes, Shaq Fu. We have Super Street Fighter 2, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and actually this is the best game here, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Too bad it's cart only, but still, I think I've had Moonwalker one other time in a find, and I don't think it was at a garage sale. I think that might have been at the flea market. And then there was a couple 64 games, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire and Mortal Kombat 4. He said that his 64 and a couple other systems are in storage at another house, like a few hours away. And then, like, his Game Boy and a couple other things he had lost in a move because he recently just moved. But he did have this system, which was really awesome because it's pretty damn hard to find. And that is the Sega Nomad. And it is in working condition. The screen on the inside is fine, but the covering on the outside has a few light scratches and scuffs, and there's like one little crack in the corner. But besides that, it's in really good shape. And the bonus, the plus about this though, is it has its battery pack on the back side, and to just find this is pretty hard. It can go for like 25, 30 bucks on eBay. So that was a really awesome score. It's only the second Nomad I've ever come across. The other one was at a CD store, surprisingly. But all of that for 60 bucks was a really, really awesome deal. Then the other stuff I have to show you is just like deals I did throughout this week with like people on YouTube or on Facebook. One was a trade. I traded Harvest Moon 64 and another cheaper N64 game. I don't remember which one it was. But I got this stack of stuff. Mega Man X, complete copies of Kirby Mass Attack and Kirby Squeak Squad. Wario World, no manual for Wario World. And then this was just case and manual only, Digimon World Dawn, but I went ahead and bought a copy of the game. I think I ended up paying like $17 for the game, plus shipping on it. But so anyways, that was a good deal. And this was one for my collection. I didn't have Digimon World Dawn. I still need World Dusk complete as well. I did that trade with, forgot to mention, did that trade with David, so thank you very much, man. And then I did this deal. This was just, I purchased this stuff this is his Instagram name. It's Murillo John 1. I'll leave it in the about section below. He said shout out his Instagram, so there you go, buddy. I got God of War Saga, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, which the PS2 version of Shattered Memories is pretty dang pricey compared to the Wii version, the PSP version. Oregon Trail, a pretty obscure Wii title. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Pandora's Tower, this one was missing the manual. Silent Hill Homecoming. Africa, obscure PS3 game, which there's something funny I'll say about that in a second. And then Dragon's Crown on the PS3. Awesome, awesome game. If you ever played Odin Sphere on the PS2, same people that made that made this, you should definitely check it out. Side-scrolling, beat 'em up, multiplayer game. Really fun, really beautiful art style. The funny thing about Africa is pretty obscure, and it's not really a common one to come across at game stores or anything like that. But this week, after I got that one popped up in the store I work at. So there you go, 2 copies of Africa in 1 week. The last couple things I want to show you are just some stuff I picked up for myself. I got the collector's edition of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and wow, it's a tiny-ass little box. I wasn't expecting it to be this small. It has a Kormagala figure, like a little statue figure in there, feline pin, a cleaning cloth, a lanyard. The supply box is the actual box itself, and then the game, all that stuff right there. But yeah, it was tiny. It's not an expensive collector's edition, but I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit bigger with the figurine inside, at least. I pre-ordered the Monster Hunter new 3DS system. It has not arrived yet. It was an online-only pre-order. It has shipped, so it should be here early this week, I'm guessing, like Monday or Tuesday. And then I got the Collector's Edition guide for Majora's Mask 3D. And same kind of deal with the Monster Hunter system. I pre-ordered the Collector's Edition of the Majora's Mask 3D, and that has not arrived yet either. Same thing, I guess it will be here early this coming week. That is it in the sense of stuff to show you. I do want to mention that last week I asked you guys what you thought JHMDF should stand for, and oh my god, that was hilarious. Some of you had some amazing recommendations what you think it should stand for. If you don't know, I originally created JHMDF as like it was my email address back then and my YouTube channel and everything, and I think I actually came up with it when I was, I don't know, it was like 2001, somewhere around there. It's the 5 original band members of the band Korn, which is the band I work for, and I've been a huge fan of since I was a kid and everything, so I created it way back then. Over the years, I kind of I've changed the definition a little bit, like personally for myself. Like for the YouTube channel, I figured like just having my damn fun was what it would stand for in my mind. Because on the YouTube channel, I've done all types of stuff. I've done the video game stuff, Halloween. When I'm out on tour, I do videos. So it kind of meant, you know, anything that I'm doing when I'm just having fun, I'd put it up on YouTube. So if you want to take it as that meaning, that's sort of like the current day meaning, at least for me. But the original meaning was the 5 original band members of Korn, the first letters of their first names. But thank you again for the hilarious recommendations. And then, as always, don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below to be entered into this week's random game giveaway. I love you all. There will be a new VGS Wednesday. I swear, there will be. All right. Peace.